You're right now, life in the Philippines, love chain nation, BobbieD and LisaD. One nation under, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamba, City, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Well, if I ain't today, I want to talk to you about treatment of blacks in Ukraine. Despicable. From the Philippines, treatment of blacks in Ukraine. Despicable. From the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when you talk about Africans or African Americans, people with this melanated skin on their body, like me, some of you out there, we always wind up getting the short end of the stick. And this war in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine, is no exception to the rule. As we look at this broadcast today, I'm going to share with you how Africans are being treated in Ukraine. Now, you're going to hear some noise throughout this broadcast because I'm having some work done. I apologize. I can't do anything about that. They'll be finishing up today, so this is the last time you hear that, okay? Let's get that out the way right quick. But I can't believe in a time of war and everybody's in jeopardy, they're discriminating against melanated people like me. And every time I see it happening in the world, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to shout about it because it ain't right. It ain't tight, it ain't long, and it sure ain't strong. People need to respect the color of another individual. Whether I'm black, whether I'm white, whether I'm blue, whether I'm green, I'm a human being. That's the bottom line. And it's not being done in Ukraine. You see, BobbieD, there's no Africans in Ukraine. Yes, there are. People like this, be honest with you, and Ukraine even has an African parliament member of parliament. What their government is he's an African Ukrainian. Okay, so there are blacks out there. Okay, and they're being treated. So this is the first part of a series, two series. I'm going to bring two broadcasts. Second will be tomorrow. First one right now, but I'm going to concentrate this one on the treatment of blacks or Africans in the Ukraine-Russian war. And then the next part of it, I'm going to show you how, in general, black people, which is melanin in their skin, is being treated in Ukraine. Everybody in the world wants them to succeed in their warfare with Russia. But guess what, my brothers and my sisters? I want it even more desperately for them to succeed in their warfare of how they treat people of color. It's wrong to be discriminated against simply because you're black. It's wrong to be discriminated against simply because you're brown. It's wrong to be discriminated against because you're an Indian, you're an African, it's wrong. Simply because you're white, Caucasian, it's wrong. Don't judge me by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. That's what MLK said. Don't judge me by how I look, because you don't know what's inside of me. Don't put me down just because I look, I got black on me, you go put me down. Don't do that. It's wrong. If anybody out there doing that, stop it right now. Treat people how they treat you and treat people right. And you will be blessed in this world. Yeah. I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you. These other guys ain't saying a word about it. I'm going to tell you. Treat me wrong, and you treat people like me wrong with this color in their skin, you're treating me wrong too. I'm a part of that. We share something in common. We have that melanated skin, that melanin in our nature that we inhabit together. So when I see wrong done to people like me, I got to say something about it. And if you like me with this melanin in your skin, you need to open up your mouth and shout it to the world. It's wrong. Well, I'm all full of Ukrainians. I want them to win this war. I'm ready. I want to see Putin put in his place. But more importantly, I want to see them treat people with color correctly. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the treatment of blacks in Ukraine. Despicable. It's despicable. It's the only word I can describe it. You know, it's wrong. It's wrong, man. Some of y'all are good. I'm all right there. I'm not. If you got this melanin in your skin, you should be upset. You should be concerned. You should be just as irate about it as I am, because we share something in common. When they attack them, they attack you. You think just because you American, you go out there and they ain't gonna do nothing? Come on, man. They're gonna treat you the same way because of your color. And whenever you see someone treat you based on your color of your skin, you need to let the world know you're wrong for that. I'm gonna tell somebody, so they can straighten it up. All right. So thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go, man. I ain't playing with y'all today. I got this right tight long. Number one. Here's that thumbnail. Oh, here we go. Thumbnail for the day. Give peace a chance. Yeah, we need to give peace a chance. In Ukraine, around the world, in Russia, in Africa, in the United States, of a doggone America, let's give peace a chance and stop discriminating against people based on the color of their skin. Stop discriminating against people because you're a bully in Russia and that you're stronger than the smaller nation. Stop it right there. Give peace a chance. And so today, I'm going to show you how the people in Ukraine, the Africans, are being treated. Number one, thumbnail for the, no hocus pocus, just focus. Got to focus for today. Number one, we're going to talk about blacks and Africans in Ukraine. There's a ton of them in there, y'all. There's a man right there and this little girl. You're looking at them because they cussed him out and told him not to get on the train. And the little girl looking at him like you're crazy too. Why you say that to my dad? Yeah, that's what they said. You can't get on this train. You black. This only for white folk. You ain't white. See how wrong that sound? Number two, we're gonna look at Africans leaving Ukraine. How they leaving out there. They're trying to get up out of it. Number three, we're gonna look at African government's part in it. What they doing about it. Number four, we're gonna look at Africans being refused entry to Poland. Whenever they can get out of Ukraine, they can't get in a safe zone. They stopping them at the border, y'all. They got no place to stay. They stopping. It's cold out there. They have to stay outside. And it ain't right. White lady said, we're lucky that black people want equality and not revenge. Gotta say that again, BobbieD. We are lucky. White folks, y'all lucky that black people want equality and not revenge. Revenge, and we did what they did to us, they would be hurt right now. But we ain't like that. That's not in our nature to get back at somebody. Our nature is to have peace and to get along, but not their nature. Their nature is to dominate, kill, steal, and destroy, to make you bow down to their feet. And I ain't about that no more. My mama's, my granddaddy's dad had to do that stuff, but I ain't got to do that. Only person I bow down on my knees to is the Most High God. And I beg him, I will beg him, but I won't beg no man. I beg the Lord, that's it. Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all today. I ain't playing. Number one. Who was number one? Number one is what? Black Africans in Ukraine. Black Africans. Estimated Africans is 30,000 in Ukraine. South Africa and Nigeria are the two largest factions of Africans in Ukraine. And the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, is because Ukraine has an awesome educational system. And so most of the Africans are there to take advantage of it. It's very, very cheap, but it's one of the best educational systems in the world. So they're there to learn, and most of them are there to get doctor's degrees, medical doctors and nurses and so forth. So that's why they're there, taking advantage of the educational opportunities that you can get at a very, very low rate. So now let's look at the map. Look at the map. Look at the map. Here's the map. You see right here, you got Africa. I'm sorry, you got Ukraine. So Russia to the right, all the way to the extreme right. You got Crimea. You got the Donetsk, and then you got Luhansk. Those are the two red areas that Russia's trying to take over. So Kyiv is the capital. Kharkiv is one of the second largest cities, and Lviv is on the borderline of Slovakia, Hungary, Poland, Romania, and a few others, or Moldova, and a few other nations you can't see on the map. So Africans are trying to leave, and the best route for them to leave is to the west. They don't want to go to the east, because if they go to the east, it's going to be even more trouble than they got where they are right now. Okay, so and so what we're going to look at is what is their method of transportation? How can they leave this country? Okay, I'm going to show you. I can show you better than I can throw you. They got to walk, or they can take a train. They cannot take a plane because all the air zones have been canceled. No one can fly over Ukraine right now. So they got to walk, or they got to take a train. No, I don't know about you. I don't like walking thousands and thousands of kilometers getting nowhere. So they got to take a train. And when they get on the train, somebody gonna act a fool with them. So where you going? Yeah, because your color. Where you going? And they trying to go back in the 40s and 50s. You got to get to the back. You the first one in the line trying to get on the train. You the first one in the line, and they tell you to get to the back. How that sound? They're kicking us out. We're leaving for reasons of trying to keep alive. We're trying to get out, and they won't let some of them get out. And I'll show you why they don't let them get out. They have, when you leave Russia, when you leave Ukraine, you have to go to a train or walk to the borders. Ain't nobody got no sense. You know, some of them have to walk now because they can't get them on the train. You know? They got to say, feet, don't fail me now. And they got to walk to the borders of Poland or Hungary. And sometimes when they get to the borders of Poland, they don't want to take them in. They say, no blacks. We take no blacks on this train. And then they stuck outdoors in the cold, harsh winter weather. I've never been to Poland. I've never been to Ukraine. I've never been to Hungary. But I know this time of year it's cold as ice out there. And so they're stuck like Chuck. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to run. So it's a bad situation that these Africans are in right now. And if you think about it, they're doing them the same way the Chinese did them when COVID came out. Chinese kicked Africans out of their apartments, kicked them out of their hotel. That had made them sleep in the streets. Yeah, I brought a report on it to you. Made them sleep in the streets. It's all because of color of this kid. And then the Chinese had the nerve to say, y'all brought the COVID to us. Yeah. Lies, lies, lies. I tell you, man, you gotta be careful when you in this color. I'm in wherever you go in this world. There's going to be an element, a fraction of racism that's going to slap you in the face. And if you ain't ready for it, you're going to be taken out. If you ain't ready for it, you'll be knocked down to the floor, and you won't be able to get back up because they're going to hit you hard like a ton of bricks coming down on you. But when you're ready for the blow, you can get back up because you already know how it flows. You know what to do. You knock it, you shake it off, and you get up and keep on doing what you got to do. Right? That's what you do when you got this melanin in your skin. And you learn to do it because everywhere I've been in this world, and I've been in a lot of countries, racism sticks up its ugly head. And I just want to have, sometimes I just want to I ain't going to say that. Oh, thank you, Lord, for stopping me. I didn't want to say that. All right, let's go. What number one? Number one. Yeah. So number two, blacks are leaving, man. They're leaving out of there. This is the representative from Nigeria, the chairman and the CEO of Nigerians and this diaspora commission, Abike Dabiri. In a viral video on Saturday, she said, out of the 8 borders between Poland and Ukraine, 4 had been recommended for Nigerians to use, and they already done shut off 4 of them down for the black folks. Okay, so they stuck like Chuck trying to get. If they can ever make it out of Ukraine and get on a train, then they try to get to Poland. They say, "Where you go? You ain't going. You ain't coming here." Sir, what you mean, sir? I got all my paperwork. I can pay for this. I got the money I need. I'm sorry. This is reserved white folks only. In 2022, white folks only is still the standard. And those of you that think it ain't, you better open up your eyes and see. If you got this melanin in your skin, you know better than nobody else that's out there like these Africans out there right now trying to get out of Ukraine. You're a marked person. You got a target on your back. They coming for you. And they trying to block you, stop you, and drop you from your goal of trying to get freedom. That's all they trying to do. They trying to get free. That's all they trying to do. You think they're trying to beat somebody, cheat somebody? No. They want to lie. They want to stay alive. That's all they trying to do, man. What's wrong with that? You know, they blocking them from freedom. They block them from the right to have life. Everybody deserves the right to live in peace. They won't even let them get on the train because the color of their skin. Number 3, let's go, man. I ain't playing with y'all. We'll be out in a minute. Let's go. Number 3. So you see, what are the governments doing from Africa? Up at the top there left, you see Cyril Ramaphosa. He's the governor. He's the president of South Africa. And then you see Muhammad Buhari. He's the president of Nigeria. Those are the 2 main factions of Africans that are out there. They got Africans from Morocco and some other countries there as well in Ukraine. But the majority of them are Nigerians and South Africans. So they try to make arrangement with Poland. They request for them to let their people go. You know, let them come in your country. Poland said no insurances. You can ask us, but we don't know. So you know what they want to do? They're reserving the spots for the Caucasian people first. If you black, same story we know about in the United States. You got to get to the back. You got to get to the back of the bus. You got to get to the back of the train. Same situation. Who would think in 2022 that we have to deal with this mess over in a war-torn country? We just trying to be free. We just trying to save our lives, and they won't let us go. Huh? That is a form of torture, mental torture. That is a form of slavery. That is a form of binding somebody up with chains. 2022, all we want to do is be free. All we want to do is save our lives so we can walk over to the border and freedom land. They won't even let us walk. So we have to get stuck in a war-torn country. We don't know what's going to happen, but they're letting some of them go out. The ones they letting go out are Caucasian, of the Caucasian persuasion. Okay, so there's no assurances that Poland has given them, the governments, that they will get their people out. What a shame! What a shame! What a shame on you, Poland. Okay, next one, number 4. Get ready to go out the door. Number 4, Africans are being refused entry, and this is blatant discrimination. Nothing, can't say nothing else about it. It's despicable. South Africans and Nigerians are the majority of those out there, and they're being blocked from getting on the trains in Ukraine. And then once they have the energy and the stamina enough to wait long enough to get on a train, they finally get a spot on a train. Then when they get to Poland, they stopping them at the border. Some of them are walking to Poland, and they stopping them at the border. Okay, so this is what's happening. You see the diagram right there. You see the African man right there on the left. He's a student. These are intelligent people. Most of these people are intelligent African people, and they have been blocked from getting on a train. And ones that do manage to get on a train, they blocked from crossing the border. It's right there. The man got his daughter. He got his family with him. It's a family man. He was going to be going from home trying to learn, but he got enough sense to bring his family with him. You can see right there on the picture on the right, on the left, the Ukrainian police pushing the black girl off the train. That's hard. I know it's hard to see because it's small. Then on the right, you see the white girl is allowed to go on through. Push the black girl off and let the white girl on. Okay? That's blatant discrimination. Okay? And you can't get no better. You can't get no worse than that. That's the way it is. You say, well, Bob, them Africans should have known what they were going to do. They would have did that when they came out there. You don't expect anybody to treat you bad like that. No, wherever you go in this world. But when you find it, call it out for what it is. Okay? So I feel sorry for these people that's out there, our African brothers. And y'all need to pray for them, okay? That they could be free, back to their homeland, back to their families in one piece. Who would ever think that there'd be all-out war between Russia and Ukraine? Even the president of Ukraine never thought that Russia would invade their country, a full-fledged invasion. But it happened. And when it happens, you got to make adjustments. And you don't anticipate somebody to stop you and block you and try to drop you simply because of the color of your skin. But it's happening right now in 2022. It's happening to people like me and people like you. Wherever you go in this world, my brothers and my sisters, remember that your skin color is a magnet. People look at it and people are drawn to you and they're afraid of your color. And the color of your skin causes people to do crazy, unforgivable stuff that they wouldn't think about doing to a Caucasian person. Okay. My whole point is this. Stand up for what's right. Whether you're it's happening to you or it's happening to somebody else, stand up for what's right. And God will bless you in the long run. I'm out, man. Just one more. See there you go. Hold up. I hear some concerns about some Twitter people. You have concerns of some people on Twitter. They notice what's going on. Here's what Uya said. She said, Poland says white people can come in with no documents, no COVID test, and you can even bring your dog. But don't bring Africans. The only passport refugees need to enter Poland is their what? White. EZ says, been at the Poland-Ukraine border for the past 5 hours and been segregated. Ukrainians The other side, Africans and foreigners on the other side. Like 100 Ukrainians first, then 200, two Africans and other foreigners. Now he asked a question at the end. He said, well, if their citizens leave, who will fight for them? We? You never know what they're going to do next. If y'all are only able bodies up there, you might have to pick up a weapon. You know, I hope it doesn't come down to that. But the purpose of this broadcast is to let you see what's going on in Ukraine with your own eyes, so you know what's going on, and you won't be surprised. Eventually should support people that are having trouble in this world. All right, that's all I got for you today. I'm gonna ride a train out now, see who's with me. And my sister's acting up. My sister acting a fool with me today. Hold on. I can't get this out the wall. I can't get this off, basically. I can't get this. Okay, here we go. I got that off. All right, hold up, y'all. Let me get to my spot. Acting up with me right now. I gotta get this off. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buff enough to be the first man into his house. Who that is? Say they're gonna beat them. Can you tell me, please? Hey, I want to thank Smooth Sounds. He gave me some insight yesterday on what was happening with black folks in Ukraine. I checked it out and I became almost insane. Well, I was playing, but I was incensed by what I saw and what I read. It's terrible, man. You know, who would think that they would mess with people just trying to get out of danger zone? Who would think? But that's what they're stopping them at the door of the train. They can't ride the train like y'all get ready to ride the train. You know? They call it they scared. Terrible. We're gonna find out who's rubbing up, talking up, bumping up for me. The first man in his house. Who that say they gonna beat them? I need to know. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. No, so I forgot. People get ready. So y'all, you love Lizzie. Why you let me forget? Well, the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. Sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. I know. You just get on. Boo, get on. Boo. Yeah. Y'all ready to ride train? BobbieD and LisaD, one nation under one love. Let's go. We'll find it. Huh? Peanut gallery asked me, do I want something from y'all to do? Whatever you do, it's fine. I found out who's rubbing up, talking up. First man up in the house today. Who we got? Who that say they gonna beat them slaves? Let me see who that is. What's all about? Lamont Taylor-made in the house. Taylor-made. What's up, my bronze Taylor-made? What's up, Taylor? You good? He said, good morning. What's up? Good morning back at you, brother. It's good to be alive, and it's good also to thrive. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing about it, man. Every day is a good day. When you can get your feet off the bed and hit the floor, everything, and open your eyes and see the light, every day is a good day. Good to see you, man. Good morning to you. Good morning, Philippine. Good morning, United States of a dog on a bear. Good morning, Ukraine. Good morning, Russia. Good morning to y'all. How you doing? Hey, man, he kicked the door in the day. Taylor-made wasn't playing. He said, I'm going to kick some of my money in today. He said, I'm always on the caboose. I'm in the middle, but I'm going to kick some of my money. And he kicked it in, man. Good to see you, Taylor-made. Taylor-made getting his plans ready. He getting ready to come down to the Philippines. And he got getting his plane flights straightened out and getting the hotel ready. And he said, I'm ready, Bobby. I said, come on, man. We ready for you. We're gonna meet you and greet you with open arms. Come on down to the real and have a real place of living and being. Let's go, Ride Train Bobby. Who we got? Manny, what's up, Manny? Manny Explores in the house. What's up, my brother? From another mother. He said, hello, Bobby. What's up, man? You good? Manny's out there in the New York City with the women of pretty. Manny is doing his thing. He's got a show out there. Y'all check him out. Manny Explores. I have a great show. He's always showing you various places in the United States. And he went to Canada at one point. He shows you all of the nicest places you would want to go. Tells you the ins and outs. He's an awesome show. And he is growing his audience. The viewing audience is growing by leaps and bounds. I'm proud of him. I'm proud to call him my friend, my brother from another mother. Good to see him, man. He Ride Train Body LisaD, One Nation on the Group, One Love. Who we got? Oh, man, you know what, man? I forgot to tell you something, man. You know what? DD, what you got to say to me?
Number 2, just one.
He's a number 2. Jump for him, dude. Hey, man, we all for you, man, but we not for the number 2 spot. You hit the number 2 spot, man. So whenever you get the number 2 spot, we got to give you the business. Also, man, you good? Ride Train Body LisaD, One Nation. Man, he said, was watching the videos how the blacks were being treated is unacceptable. Yes, it's unacceptable. In 2022, it was unacceptable. In 16, 19, and still unacceptable right now. Nobody should be treated in an inhumane manner simply because they're black, the color of their skin, or melanin. Okay? I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're black, you're a human being, right? Treat people like they're decent human beings. That's the right thing to do. And anything other than that is uncivilized and it's unacceptable. Ryan Train, Bobby LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Monroe in the house. What's up, Monroe? He said, hello, buddy. This is from Greenboard, North Carolina. Like that. What's up, my brother from another mother? Monroe from the north. I'm from the south. And y'all better not mess with us. We'll put you out. What's up, Monroe? You good, man? He said, yeah, good, man. So good to see you. Monroe's a strong bomber in the house, strong bullet in the house. Ride Train Bobby. Hey, I need some more members, y'all. I need 14 more members on the train with me. Can we do it, man? Can y'all with me? Are you with me? I need 14 more members for the years out. That's what I need. I need your help. If you can't do it, find your friend that can do it for you. Okay? Say, can you sponsor me? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Ask them to sponsor you. The minimum is $2.99, $6.99, and $24.99. Can you do it? Yes, I know you can. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby LisaD. Who we got? Like Mark Monroe, he said, congrats, Lamar. You did it, man. Taylor made number 1. He wasn't playing. He pulled out his gun. What's up, Taylor, man? Huh? KC in the house. What's up, KC? He said, it's not just Africans who are being discriminated against, Bobby. Asians and Indians are experiencing it as well. Oh, of course they do, but we get most than anybody else. You're correct. All of the minorities are put down at some point, and the Caucasian race are put up. But for the most part, we are the ones, because of our color, stands out more than our Asian brothers from other mothers. Our color stands out. So the more you stand out, the more attention you get, the more you catch their eye, and the more they want to put you down. So it happens more often than not, to people with the melanin in their skin like us. So yeah, I'm not discounting the fact that it does happen to other people in this world as well that have a minority race. But I'm telling you, as a person of the black race, with this melanin in my skin, it happens to us more than anybody else on the planet Earth. Ryan Train Bobby LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Life in the North Carolina. He said, everywhere we go, where you go on this earth, Bobby, they always mistreat black people all the time. Yeah, man, they do it, man. And so it should not be a surprise that in 2022 is happening. But it's happening, and we got to deal with it whenever we see it, wherever we see it. You know, you said, "Well, they're African. I'm not African." Yes, you are. Your ancestors were. You have African blood in your system. That's why you got this melanin skin, just like they got. So don't come off with me. Well, they're African. I'm American. You may be American, but you're African American. You got that in your blood. Okay? You got that melanin in your blood and in your skin, and so because of that, you have a common bond with those people. You don't want to accept it, that's fine. But it's still there and it still exists. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby LisaD, One Nation. Who we got? Systems. Murphy, hey, what's up? Got in the house, woo, go finger. What's up, Goldfinger? What's up? He said, hello. He keep it short and sweet. He said, hello. What's up, man? You good? Hey, man, when I go to people's house, I say, hey, man, what's up? You good? What's up, man? What's up? Hey, I say, hey, man, you all right? So good to see you, so good to see you, so good to see you. They say they want to put me out. They said, can you keep it down? Come on out. So good to see you, Murphy. Ride train, Bobby, who we got? Okay. Come on now. Sister messing up. Coop in the house. What's up, Coop? He said, aloha and salute. Hey, Coop is coming to us from Honolulu, Hawaii. Yeah, it's coming to us from Honolulu, Hawaii. And I know they have the same issues in Hawaii that they got all over this world and all over the states. They treat people different out there. I never been to Hawaii, but my brother went there, and he told me how it is out there. Everything's high, and he said that if you got black, you better get back. They go all kinds of stuff they do out there, man. So I know you're dealing with the same issue, man. So good to see you in the house today. Cool, Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation on the group. What up, Wendell in the house? What's up, Wendell? He said, good morning, BobbieD and LisaD. Good morning to you, Wendell. See, Wendell got his lady out there. He trying to get back to her right now. He got him on his avatar. He been playing. He's dedicated to the one he loves. And that's the one he loves, and she dedicated to him.
Wendell, long time no see.
LisaD said, Wendell, long time no see. Long time no see.
Long time no hear from you.
She said, long time no hear from you. Wendell be busy, man. Wendell is in the Marines. He's a gyrene. He's always trying to get people recruited to sign up into the Marines. And so he's always busy. But don't get too busy. You can forget the people that care about you. Okay, man? Let's go. Okay, we're there. Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation, Michael Coffee, niece. It's Mike. He said, BobbieD, hello. As traveling black Latin USA nurse doing my missions, you have to be careful. Be careful where you do your traveling from this right. Okay, so I didn't know you were Latino nurse. I did not know that. You speak Spanish? Habla español? ¿De Hey, I speak it too. Let's go, Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD. Hey, man, you gotta be careful wherever you go, especially if you're a missionary person like he is. It's nurse missions, and because what happens is people take advantage of you, whether you're missionary or what. When they find that you want to eat with this in your skin, all that's on you, you look like black chocolate. They might try to do something to you. Let's go, Ride Train. Who we got? Wendell in the house. He said, so Murphy in the house. What's up, Murphy? You good, man? I ain't seen you in a while, man. What you got right? Too good to see. So good to see. So good to see. Everybody making their plans. I hope y'all making y'all plans. You had 2 long years. Don't come up here talking about, Bobby, I ain't got the money. I don't want to hear that. None of y'all. I don't want to hear that. You had 2 long years. Save up your money to go see your honey. And you're sitting up here and ain't got no money. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be men. Huh? Let's man up today. And if you ain't got no money in your pocket to go see your lady, shame on you. And she don't need to see you. You come up there broke. So stay where you are. Let's go. I'm sorry. I had to say that. Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD. Murphy, hey, he said, what's up, man? He said, hello, Wendell. How you doing, sir, Wendell? You good? You good? Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation, one love. He said, Mark Crook, what's up, man? You good? He said, what's up, you, BobbieD? That's Mark Crook. Mark in the house. You know, change the name, y'all. He turned the name around. He turned the name around. He's Mark Crook now. He ain't Crook Mark. What's up, man? You good? I recognize the crook part of it because you ain't nothing but a crook. You think I'm playing with you? You a crook. I can't say nothing else but you're a crook. That's what you are. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Woo! He said, what's up, you about? Hey, man, we blessed and highly flavored of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Highly flavored and highly favored of the Lord. Good to see you, Crook Mark in the house. Ride Train, BobbieD and LisaD, One Nation. Wendell going get there. Wendell going. He said, I'm coming out next month. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Do your thing. Next month, March is here. March is just right around the corner. The day is the 28th here in Philippines. The 27th there in USA. So you got your ticket.
February.
Yes, last day of February. It's been a good year. It's been a good year so far. Second year of the month. And the month this year is flying by. 23 will be here very soon. And so I expect that many of you will be a lot happier in 23 and the latter part of 22 because you met your lady, and then some of you be coming back as soon as you leave. It could be about 4 to 5 months. You be coming right back again, you know. And I used to come see you. Used to get two, 3 times a year. Well, I didn't say 3 times, but 2. Sometimes I come once a year, and then when I remember I told you I work overtime. When I had that money right tight long term, I come twice a year because I had good vacation. But do what you can. The more you come, the more you see your lady, the more you get the bond together. Right? You get the bond together, and you become fond together, and you hang out long, strong, and you become closer than close. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Who we got? Mark Crook in the house. Crook, Mark, he said, what do you do, Love Train? Love Train is all right, man. They all right. They doing their thing tight, right, long, and strong. You know why? Because I keep them that way. If you ain't right, tight, long, and strong, you ain't gonna last on this train. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna get you right, tight, long, and strong, or you got to go. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Who we got? Michael Cobb. He's about to be hot. It's a sad situation. Some countries don't care for black people. Because be careful of your, you know, anywhere you go in this world, because you have this melanin in your skin. And I'm not saying going around with a chip on your shoulder and getting angry at people because you expect them to do something. Don't do that because you think you're crazy. Then be yourself wherever you go, but in the back of your mind, and always remember that this color separates you from the other person that may not have this color in your skin. Always remember that and act accordingly. Now, I don't mean to cuss nobody out or don't slap nobody because they, be yourself, be respectful, be a man, stand up for your rights and your principles that you should have as a man in this world. And when somebody says something negative to you, overlook it and move on. Keep it moving. And sometimes I can't overlook it. You know what I tell them? Look, man, you need to straighten it up because you ain't right. You can't talk to anybody like that. When you have no business talking to me like that, and I say something like that, I keep it moving. I tell them, sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut because sometimes that causes for more problems. But I'm me. I'm gonna be true to me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You will know if you can say something to somebody by looking at them, and then you know if you can't say somebody, you keep it moving. Let's go around tell you about these One Nation. We got Murphy. Hey, he said that's Lisa preparing the meal. Yeah, she making a noise, man, back there. She cooking breakfast. I already ate my breakfast. She got up behind me, but we got some workers here today, so she was late eating her breakfast. So she cooked her breakfast already.
Eating my breakfast and lunch yet.
She's eating brunch. She's eating brunch, lunch and breakfast combined. That's what she's doing. So they heard you, Lisa, clicking the plate. They just heard you frying. What do you eat?
Sorry about that.
What do you eat?
I have beans and mushroom and eggs.
What kind of beans?
Bunch of beans.
Okay, she got some bonjo beans and eggs and some mushrooms and a little bit of rice. She got to have rice most of the time.
The eggs.
Okay, thank you. She got to have rice with her meals or she don't feel like she's eating. Let's go, Ron Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. We got Murphy Hayes said, what's up, Crook Mark? Y'all right, man? Crook trying to fool us, man. He trying to change the name. He turned it around. I was like, who's Mark Crook? And then I realized that's Crook Mark. Ron Train, Bobby DC, who we got? Mark Crook Mark. He said, Bobby, what LisaD is cutting up in the background? You be having fresh lechon for dinner? Nah, man, she cooking some. She got bonjo beans, mushrooms, and some rice. That's how she get simple dinner. We try to simple breakfast. Right? We try to keep our. I usually eat I usually drink a smoothie in the morning. She didn't cook smoothies in the morning, so I can't
cook smoothies.
Well, she didn't make a smoothie. Thank you so much. She doesn't make smoothies, but I had a wrap. I had a veggie wrap. I had saved from last night. I cut it off and I just had me a veggie wrap and I had some tea this morning. So I try to be healthy, man. And I'm getting away from all that cheese. If you guys and them eggs and stuff, don't eat that stuff. It just mess your arteries up, okay? And next thing you know, when you get to be 50, 60, 70, you got all kinds of stuff Come on, man. Let that stuff go. It ain't worth it, sister. It ain't worth it, brother. Keep it black. Ain't good for me. It might be good for some. Ain't good for too much. Not. Let's go round trip. Come on, man. My sister. Did I go down again? Down. Let me.
Baby, hi. Do a go there.
Oh, can you see me? Am I? It looks like. I'm gonna hurry up for this. We drive. What do you say? Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Michael Coffee. He said, Bobby, hi. Study do a background study. Do a background check on the country you are traveling to before you go there. Anytime you leave the United States, before you leave, study the laws, the regulations in which you're about to. It was heartache and a lot of time because if you somebody is responsible, you know the cops are responsible for that. Ignorance is no for violating the law. What you can and cannot. Okay, good point, Michael. My friend about to use one nation. Okay, this time I'm about to drop my name. I'll go again. Can you hear me? Ooh, that's quite a noise. All right, okay, now a little, but the teaching's going on, too much noise, and we're dropping, okay? I'm gonna run through this quick. I got a lot of comments here, but I gotta run through it, okay? Who we got? Okay. Glenn Robinson. Hey, man, we doing good, Glenn Robinson. What's up, man? He said, I was not aware of it happening to the black people. Yeah, it's happening, man. It's happening, Glenn. So, you know, if you know anybody that don't know, share with them, man. We need to keep abreast of what's happening. So what's going on? Murphy Hayes, Ryan Train, Bobby and LisaD, One Nation. Murphy Hayes, yeah, we're hated everywhere we go. Everywhere they hate the color of our skin. Yeah, man. You know, gotta deal with it, man. And the problem is a lot of us, these people that are coming up, the younger people, they don't know what racism, they don't know what true racism is. They don't know what true discrimination is. You know, when somebody call you a boy and spit on you, that's racism. That's discrimination. That's bigotry and everything all wrapped up. They haven't had that to them. They haven't had that, but I've had it not to me, but people in my family, people above me, my grandfather, they had yours too. Had all that stuff done to, so they don't take it as strongly as I take it. They don't take it as strong as me. Because when I was a kid, there was two signs. When I had to go to the library, one said white and the other said color. You think I was appreciative of that? Nah, I remember that stuff. And the people nowadays, they don't have none of that in their mind. They don't have none of that in their memory bank. So they ain't got nothing to draw on but what we tell them. And if you ever went through that experience, you need to tell your children what happened. Let's go around train BobbieD, at One Nation. Murphy, hey, he said, good, sir. Quick, what's up? Michael Coffee, he said, BobbieD, the Philippines, China, Japan doing nurse missions. But I Googled studies these countries first. Yeah, man, you have to. Round train BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Carlton Bank. What's up, Carlton? Thank you for Carlton for the donation to the nation. He said, thanks for covering it. Western media denied it. Yeah, man, you know, man. We got to look out for us. They look out for them. And we got to look out for us. You know? And am I trying to tell you to discriminate to the other race? Nah. I'm just telling you, look out for people that look like you. It's just common sense. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. We got to do it for ourselves. Let's go. Ryan Train Bob, thank you so much, Carl, for the donation. I'm trying to do a real quick dance, and I'm coming right back. We'll do quick. Cut off again?
No, but your internet is...
Okay, I can't do the dance, Carlton, because I'm going to cut off. He said the internet's too slow. All right, let's go find out who else. Ryan Train Bob, One Nation. Michael Coffee, Lee. He said, BobbieD, hello. Know what you're getting yourself into before you travel to that country. Yeah, man. Homework. Do your homework. Carlton Bay, Ryan Train, he said, they also denied Nat Z, the Nazi's influence. I'm telling you, they are there and respected by the government and society. Okay, I understand. All right. They deny a lot of people with this color in their skin, that's for sure. Ryan Train, who we got? Michael Clark, he said, BobbieD, hi. God wonderful blessings go out to all the local writers. Keep the faith in their back. Thank you so much for finding Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Carlton Bank. He said, I'm not just justifying what happened to them, but don't let CNN make you think these people would stand for now. I know. I'm not justifying nothing, but hey, you don't let CNN make you cry for somebody that want to stab you in the back, that want to spit in your face, that want to slap you down because you're coloring your skin. You know, I appeal to the situation in them. I'm sorry that they're in a situation where people are attacking them. That's wrong. I condemn the actions of Russia, okay? And I feel sorry for those people. But right now, it's not the time for Biden to say, let's go get them boys. Nah, that's not our fight. That is the Ukrainians' fight, and let them work that out for themselves, okay? Now, if Ukraine was a NATO nation, yeah, that's our fight because they're a NATO member. They're not a NATO member. We have no business going in there fighting for them. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train BobbieD, One Nation. KC's. I was speaking of the current situation in Ukraine, Bobby. All non-Ukrainians are being denied passage on the trains and accepted into Poland at the border. Okay, so if you're not Ukrainian, hold on. So you telling me I'm not Ukrainian, but I'm white, and they're gonna kick me off the train too? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. White is right in most of the people's eyes. Let's go, Ryan Train BobbieD, One Nation. We got Carlton back. He said, gotta go steady. All right, man. Go ahead, do your thing, Carlton. Good to see you, Ryan Train BobbieD, Nation. Don't be a stranger, Long Ranger. We got Bagacino. What's it? Bagacino Germano. I don't know what it means.
This
He said, hello, BobbieD and Queen Lisa. What's up? You good? So good to see you. So good to
army.
see. That's my name.
Oh, what's in the army?
Larry Bay. Hey, what's up? How you doing, my dear? Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Big announcement, y'all. We got an angel in the house. That's Larry May. What are you doing, my dear? So good to see. You know, she back in the United States. She back in the United States of the Philippines. She back in the Philippines, y'all. She left the king's house in Saudi Arabia, and she came back home, and she's feeling all alone. No, she's feeling real good. She got her family with her, man, and she's doing well. Y'all, we wish you the best, my dear. So good to see you. Right, train, Bobby, Lisa, One Nation. Smooth sound. He said, almost late for the train. I got you, man. You got to get that train. You got to get to work, man. Getting close to my goal to being there in June. There ain't nothing wrong with it, man. June is real quick, man. You know, hey, man, you can do it, man. Get your mind right, get your money right, and be here. Don't play with it, okay? Be here and don't be a square. Let's go. Ride, train, Bobby, DC, One Nation. Smooth sound. These are Republicans who were once kissing Putin butt because of Trump are now saying Putin needs to. I know. This event in Russia and Ukraine has galvanized our congressmen and our senators, and they're becoming united for the first time in what? Years. You know? So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. But you got to realize as soon as this is over, they're going to be fighting like cats and dogs again. Brown Chain about me, One Nation. Boom, down. He said, these CNN don't care if you are dim or public. If you wrong, they are going to say it. And they are going to crush you no matter who you are. Yeah. One thing I can tell you about CNN, they are very, very independent. They don't favor anybody. If Biden says something crazy, they're going to talk about it. You know? If somebody like Trump says something crazy, they're going to talk about it. But on the other station, they're Fox. I think they're owned by Trump. You might have some stock in their company. I don't know. That's what right there. Who we got? Rhythm go. What's up, James? You good, man? What's up, Love Time? We all right, man. We doing it right, tight, long, strong. We in the house. We in the house. We in the house. Good to see you, James. Out there in Chi-Town. What's up? What's up? With that mayor called Lori Lightfoot. What's up, KC? He's, as I said before, Asians, Indians, and Africans are suffering discrimination in Ukraine. Yeah, it might be. It might be. But I guess what? We getting the short end of the stick. We getting the worst end of that short stick. Asians and Africans and all like that, they suffer too. I ain't putting them down, but I'm not saying they don't suffer. But one of the things I can tell you about Asians and Asians and Indians is that they don't stick together when people with our color suffer. When we suffer, they shut their mouths and go sit down in the corner because they scared it's going to happen to them. But when they suffer, we get up and say, hey, that's wrong. That's the only difference I see. Round train, Bobby, DC, One Nation. Who we got? Really go. He said, what's the best travel insurance? Is it still required? Travel insurance is still required. I did a show on travel insurance. Check out that video. I gave you that information. It's all in the description of that video. If I recall, what the name of that shit? American Investors. I'm gonna do that later. Okay, but those of you waiting on the SRRV, I'm gonna do that later. But this came up, so I don't know, maybe another day or so. But yeah, check out that. I think it's called Americans Investors. I forgot. You have to go check out that video, man. I did a show on insurance requirements to get into the Philippines. You have to have at least $30,000 US dollars coverage for your entire stay. You're required to have it, although I might tell you that people are reporting it, they never even asked for the verification, but you have to show proof that you have that. Okay. Now the costs vary from company to company. Just based on your age. We found that out from one of our subscribers. Based on your age. If you 60 plus, you're gonna pay some more tax, buddy. If you below 60, it may be 150, something like that. Depending on the company you choose. Ron Train, Bobby, DC, what? That's it. All right, guys. It's been really. Well, we got to go. This is Bobby D and the Tuba Queen.
Lisa D. I didn't fix it.
she didn't fix her hair. She just, her hair's still wet from water when she washed her hair, y'all.
What's up? Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, she's late. She's late. She's always late, but she's right on time.
But it is better to be late than absent.
It's better to be late than never show up. Isn't that right? I know it, right? But yeah, man, it's been real. Oh, I forgot. I told y'all, I always will start doing the review of what we did last time at the end of the show. So let me do that real quick so we won't drop again. This is what we talked about last time on the live stream. We talked about this right here. Okay? You didn't see the video, go and check it out. Why you're hurting. Huh? Why you hurt? Are you really hurt? Huh? What's the reason you're really hurt inside? Black man. Caucasian man, Caucasian woman, you know, brown man. What's the real reason? You attach yourself to people and they're distant with you and you continue to do the same things over and over. Awesome show. We gave you some real good insight on some of the reasons you're hurting on the inside. And a lot of us are hurting and we haven't resolved our pain and we're reaching out to other people. Until you resolve your internal pain, you have no business trying to involve somebody else in your life. Mister or sister, you got no business doing that. Get your mind right first. Get your mentality in a new reality. Develop you first. Go strengthen your weaknesses. Build yourself up first. Love yourself first. Generate some love for you first. And then you can reach out to somebody else. That's what we're talking about. That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD and the sweetest person I know on the side of heaven named Lisa D. Say take care. God bless and peace.
Asa naman mo? Maniot na mo kaya? O ayun na magkaya kay nag-order ko.
Okay.
Para dili na mo
Oh, magwala na rin.